How's everyone doing? Good morning, evening, afternoon, or good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of the day you're watching this, whatever day of week. Welcome and welcome back. So it is 4 o'clock in the evening and I'm just picking up the camera today. One, I've been very busy, and then also two, Mr. Man, he is off during the day, but he has to go in at night, so I try to let him get his television time in, and so it's difficult for me to record anything if he has the television going, and copywritten stuff, you can't have that. So I just actually asked him to pause the television for a moment just so I can check in, say hi, see how everyone is doing. Happy Friday, happy weekend. What are your plans for the weekend? So myself, more than likely, I'll probably still be doing some work around the house. I get an enjoyment out of it. However, when I get tired, I also take a break as well. Okay, so it's trying to find it. It's about finding that balance, and again, paying attention to how you feel, being in tune with that, because one thing is for sure, the housework is not going anywhere. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to pop in. I am about to get dinner started. It's Friday, so I'm just going to do something light. So for myself, I picked up salmon, and this is the kind that I prefer. I usually get this square cut piece because Mr. Man likes that. It has less bones in it, but me, I prefer the what I call the horseshoe shaped salmon. It does have a lot of bones, but I just find that the texture to me is has like a little sweet taste, so I'm going to have that. And then for him, I'm going to do the mussels, as well as the mussels stuffed with crab meat. And so I have the crab meat right here, soaking and thawing out in the sink. I think it's actually pretty much thawed out. So I'm going to do that, and then for our sides, we'll both have like a salad. And so just like a nice little Friday meal, nothing heavy, like I said. But anyway, so I'm going to cut this short, but like I said, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I'm not sure if this is the beginning of the video, if this is a continuation of videos, and if you haven't seen the 1 and 2 part me organizing the room, please go over there and show me some love. Y'all, when I tell you, I am so thrilled with that, how the room came out. I'm thrilled with how the kitchen came out. I'm just, when I think back on maybe like 8 months ago when I was recording and I was saying how each part of the apartment I wanted to do it over, and I was feeling overwhelmed because I'm looking at it as a whole instead of just as sections. And so once I adopted that mindset, it seemed like things just fell into place. All right, so I'm happy with my sleeping area. I'm happy with the living room, the dining area. And although there's things that still need to be done, I feel like the bulk of it has been done. So I just have little odds and ends, that I have to do. Like, there I go with that word, again, y'all. I'm working on it. So things like I ordered some curtains. I did talk about me having a pair of drapes that I was thinking about cutting those and making them into kitchen curtains, but they're gray. And I don't want every room in the house to be inundated with gray. So I decided I went on Amazon and I ordered some cute little curtains, but they won't be here. Check this out. They said between October 31st and November 20th. Like, whoa. But that's okay. They'll get here when they're supposed to get here. And then in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to do a little rant. So I did mention in one of my videos that they were supposed to be doing apartment inspections. Child, I don't know what happened, but they not only didn't show up at my place on both days, they never showed up at anyone's apartment in the building. I don't know what happened, what's going on, but at the end of the day, I am going to email them because, again, with these cabinets need to be painted. The floors, still got to figure out what to do with those. So I'm going to have to write them and let them know that, okay, this is what we'll do. Whatever cost we come out of pocket with, to spend to buy the paint to have this done, as well as the floors. Let's talk about having that removed from the rent. We're going to try that one last thing, and then, you know, we'll take it from there and see what happens. However, I do know by Thanksgiving, everything in here I need to have done is going to be done, all right? So anyway, I'm going to get to seasoning my food, and y'all, the rack, the setup here. Oh man, this thing is giving me, let me come down. I know you already know what it looks like, but it just gives me so much life. I mean, I have a different emotion now when I come in here and I cook, just having everything uniformed and just flowing. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go, and like I said, I will catch y'all in the next clip or the next video, again, depending on how much footage I do have here. And actually, before this video is going to be uploading, I do have a video where I did some juicing. All right, so that's either going to be a full video, or maybe I'll just attach that to this part. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, yeah, I think actually that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make this part right here the end of the video, and then I'm going to add that clip of me juicing to this particular video. Okay, I think maybe it's subject to change, put it that way. Okay, but anyway, love you, fam. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all see me in either the next clip or the next video. Hey family, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day that you're watching this. Welcome in, welcome back. Out of all the things that you could be doing, you set aside the time, however long this video is, to come in and see what your girl is doing. So it is exactly 2:35. Not in the PM. That's right, it's in the AM. So once again, I couldn't sleep. So I figured, you know what, just trying to make myself go back to sleep, let me just get up and do something around the house. And so I'm going to be actually changing out my shower head this morning. So this is the particular shower piece that I ordered from Amazon. And so what prompted me to do this is mainly, honestly, it's because when we're cleaning the bathroom, especially particularly the shower, when it comes down to the rinsing part, it's difficult. So our nozzle head only goes but so far, and then we're forced to get like a cup or a bucket or something and fill that up with water, and then kind of keep splashing the wall or taking the washcloth and squeezing it down the wall, and then you have the chemicals that you're washing off is running down my arm, so it's a whole mess. And then we're both up there in age, so we are not as flexible as we used to be. So all the bending, stretching, that type of stuff, it does take its toll on our bodies. So I figured, let me just look for something that can detach from the actual shower neck, and then use that as a means to really wipe down the walls, the way that we need to do. So again, I came across this, and so this is what it looks like out of the box. I love the I guess the neck of it. This is what you call. So this is how it looks. So it does, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned, it has 8 settings. It's called an 8-setting, well, it's Aqua Care 8-setting hand shower with antimicrobial nozzle and built-in power wash. So it has some kind of, on the inside it comes with some kind of antimicrobial pad on the end, so as the water is running out, it strips it of any type of impurities before it touches your body. So yay, I'm here for that. And then it has 8 different settings, so you can use it as a power wash. And I guess back here is where you would switch it to change the different settings. I'm assuming that's what, yeah. So as you can see, this button slides over. And then back here, as you can see, the 8 different functions. I'm not sure what that's for. But yeah, so I'm excited. And then you have the hose that allows you to detach it. So I guess it's going to be attached to to part of this, and then also is another. This is a piece that actually goes inside the where I'm going to remove the old face. This is going to go in its place, okay? So I'm really excited about it. So what I'm going to do is sit down and read over the instructions on how to assemble this and everything before I just get in there and try to figure it out as I go along. So that's what I'm going to do. And the good thing about it, the fun part about this is that Mr. Man has no idea that I purchased this. So he's going to come in as usual, go and turn on the shower and realize he has a whole new shower head. I love to do things like that. I love to fun surprise people. So yeah, so I have my coffee right here, as well as my liquid IV. Oops, dropped the bottle. So this is my liquid IV. This is my I put it in some water, and this hydrates my body as well as gives me energy, and I don't have that jittery come down or anything. It doesn't even, you have no side effects from this whatsoever. It's all natural, and like I said, it gives me a boost, you know, a nice energy. So I'm not speeding through the house, but I feel more upbeat. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So once I'm done, like I said, we're reading the directions. I will pop back in and hopefully situate y'all where y'all can watch me, you know, put this together. I'm so excited. So I'll see you shortly. So I am about to demonstrate the shower head and how it works, but in addition to me having the power wash now, I've had this right here, this gadget here, for several years now, and it extends. If you press this button, you can actually extend this to get to the height that you need. Okay, this is the bottom of it. And so if I'm trying to reach to the top part of the shower, which you can see, flat brush, you can, you know, wipe the walls down, the bottom of the bathtub. If you need to get to the corners, then I switch it to this, so it's able to get in the corners as well as between the tile, you know, to get in between your tile. And then I have other attachments as well. Let me show y'all. So I also have this type of brush right here. I can clean the toilet bowl out with that. And then what else? I have another smaller brush right here. And then if I don't want to wait for everything to dry, I can attach this to it. And then also this to kind of buff it and dry up the walls and stuff, okay? And so now, like I said, I'm just going to do a demonstration, and then I'm going to show you how the shower force works. It's really, really, really good. I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of this soft scrub with bleach, and I'm going to squirt some on the wall. So I'm just going to apply some of that to the wall. And then I'm just going to use my glove to kind of spread it out. Spread it out like so. Alright, so now I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to make it shorter. I don't need that full height. And then to turn this on, you have your on button right here.
Power ready. Please press F to start.
And as you see, it speaks to you and tells you that it's on. And then press M, which is down here, to start. And it has 3 different speeds, low, medium, and high. So number 1, I don't know if you have to see that. And then 2, high speed, okay? So now I'll just go in. Turn it off, and then to attach and detach, just simply pull it off like so, and then I can change out and add a different brush, okay? And then you just simply rinse this off. But now I'm going to demonstrate now the power of this shower head. So now I'm going to turn this on. Now I'm going to turn the shower head on. So I don't know if you can see the water. Okay, so allow me to raise it up and demonstrate. Okay, so this is where I just washed. So you see, I don't know if you can see that, how the water is rinsing all that off. Hopefully y'all can see this. Let's see if I can get y'all in a little closer. Nope. Okay, do you see the intensity of the water? Hey y'all. So my SD card ran out of storage. However, I just wanted to pop back in and end this video and just give you my thoughts on this new shower head. So let me start off by saying I love it. The installation process, literally it would take you about 15 minutes to actually install this. The only reason it took me extra long is because I was trying to get footage, make sure the camera's in the right angle, make sure it was focused, that type of stuff. But had I not been engaged in recording this, I actually could have had this done in 15 minutes. The only tool that I needed was the pliers in the beginning to remove the original shower head. But after that, as you can see in the video, I literally used my hand. So all you, my fellow sisters, females out there, if you think that this is something that you can't do, you have to pass it over to the man, I'm here to tell you, no, you got this. Definitely got this. And you would feel so empowered afterwards, and you look at it and like, whoa, I did that. Because it was just that simple. Really, really easy. They really made it where it doesn't require tools. You can just literally do it by hand once you remove the old, shower head. Then let's talk about the strength, the power in the water. When I did that demonstration where I was showing you how I was literally power washing my walls, I have never, ever, ever had a shower head to give me that much water pressure like that to be able to clean my shower. So for me, it's definitely a game changer with me having aches and pains, and especially being up there in age. You just experience back pains and little, well, anyway, let me not speak for everybody else, but I know I have like little aches and pains in here and there. And sometimes it could be challenging trying to clean the shower for both of us. And so between this and this gadget right here that I showed you, it really makes my life so much easier. And that's what it's about, trying to work smarter, not harder. Now let's get into the 8 different functions that it does. And while I can't call them all off the top of my head, I know several of them. One being the power wash feature, the other one being that I can change it to different settings depending on my needs. If I want to feel like I'm being massaged by the water, if I want a gentle wash, whatever your desire is, this shower head, I guarantee you, it provides it. And then also for those of you who pay water bill and say like you're in the middle of washing your hair and you know you leave the water running, well, with this one it has a feature where you can pause it, and then once you're ready to resume wash, you just take it off pause and just do your thing. So I absolutely love it. And then last but not least, there's an additional attachment. So say like, for example, Mr. Man and I, I'm like 5'8", he's about 5'11", and so we're relatively tall, so we can reach a shower nozzle this height. But let's just say you're like 5'5", 5'4", and this height is too high for you. Well, there's an additional piece that nozzle or piece neck, let's just call it a neck, that you can actually lower the shower head and attach it to that, say maybe like to this height. It's you peel and stick it to the wall, and then instead of having your shower head up there, you will have it down here, so it'll be easier for you to reach. So I definitely love this. So far so good. I give it 2 thumbs up. If you already have this particular unit, let me know how long you had it, how you like it, how did you find the installation, and if you're interested in looking it up, I did get it from Amazon, and I'll post a picture of it somewhere on the screen if you want to go check it out for yourself. Like I said, I believe the price is $29.99. It was $32 altogether I believe it was tax or shipping or something like that. And not bad. I think it's a pretty good price point, but definitely a game changer in this household. And I had to share it with you all, because if something that can make my life easier, I'd like to pass it along to others in the hopes that they will get the same benefits from it. All right, so with that being said, I thank y'all so much again for your time. You could have been doing anything else, but you chose to check in and see what I have going on, and I did hope I brought you something valuable. And until then, stay well, stay blessed. Love on yourself, number 1. Love on others, and just learn to live life in the present, because it is a gift from God. All right, so on that note, love you, family, and y'all will see me in the next video. Bye.